Hey guys, what is going on? It is Minituff, and welcome to Q&A Friday, which should actually be Q&A Wednesday, but a lot of things have been happening, and I could not get this video out on Thursday, and I couldn't even make a video on Wednesday, or I mixed up the days, but whatever. I couldn't even get a video out because I was just so busy, and I'm sorry. And you're just seeing some random Battlefield 3 gameplay in the background. I think I actually did really good in this game. This gameplay is a little bit old. I actually recorded this the same day that I did my previous Battlefield video. I don't remember what it was exactly. Everything's a blur that happened before testing, and I hope this video actually turns out good, because I cannot play this video back in a Windows Media Player or VLC. It will not play this video, but when I put it in Premiere, I'm watching it right now, it looks fine. So I'm hoping the export comes out good. If you're seeing this video, it came out good. So yeah, I'm sorry about me being super busy. And it was just like I had the big test, big testing, not just a test, but you know, the one for the district or the state, state testing. And man, that was terrible, because I'm a junior in high school, it sucked. Okay, a lot. It was a lot of testing, and got through that. Then I had a video production project that had to be done in 1 week, and I was working Tuesday after school and Wednesday after school, all day after school, and Wednesday was a half day, and I spent all day. We finished up filming and editing on Wednesday, and it was a lot of work. And then I had an essay and project due the next day, and it was a lot of work, and I just didn't have time to make videos. I was getting little sleep. To me, you know, going to bed at 11 every night it's one night at 11, but you know, doing it 3 times or 4 times is not good, and it's bad for your sleep. And I was overtired. I couldn't even do anything. But that's enough about me. Let's actually get into the Q&A. So sorry this is a little bit late, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, whatever. And so I don't know if I'm gonna do this thing completely weekly like I wanted to. If you guys provide questions, I'll provide answers. But if you know, you guys are slacking off on your questions, then you know, I guess I can't really do a video. I'm not gonna ask myself questions. So let's go ahead and get started. And the first question comes from, all right, Team Uber Charged, and he says, what makes you start making videos? And this, I can interpret this 2 ways. It can say what inspired you to start making videos, or what do you use to start making videos? So I'll kind of answer both, because I pretty much have 18 minutes of gameplay. I'm not going to do an 18-minute Q&A. So I'm pretty much got unlimited gameplay to support my thing. So what makes you start making videos? Well, when I started, I didn't know that I would be doing this as, I don't want to say full-time, because it's not full-time, but more than a hobby. It's like a job hobby thing. It's not just oh, you got a little bit of time left, why don't you make a video? It's more important than that. It's like a super hobby. I don't know how to explain it. You guys, I mean, for you guys who know that I post constantly, or hopefully this week was the exception, but you know what I mean. It's more than a hobby. What made me start? Well, I had my MacBook, and I was doing all these things to get it up and running, make it work to my liking, and there was no videos on YouTube of that. No videos showing me how to make my Mac the best Mac I could have, and I decided I would make those videos, do all the kind of things. And I actually started off with how to get a lot of apps for free, and I didn't realize that was bad, and you weren't supposed to be doing that. And then I took all those videos down, because I realized that's kind of not very good, and I didn't want my channel to be known for doing that. So I stopped doing that, and I didn't do any more of that stuff. So that kind of, I mean, I got a few hundred subs from that, but it was nothing big. So then I kind of moved to gaming videos, and that was quite a big transition. I went from Mac tutorials to, well, it started with free app tutorials, to Mac tutorials, to gaming videos, then tutorials, and that's sort of how I started. I just wanted to share my stuff with people and have them get the knowledge and stuff that I had when I started out. So I kind of just grew from there. There was nothing that really just boom, you got an instant big channel or something like that. I don't consider myself a big channel, but some people do. So yeah, I mean, that's that. And oh, what equipment do you use? I'll tie this into another question which I got it says, "Hey, Minituff, I loved Toughen the Minecraft this week. What do you use to edit?" So I'll tie this into what do you use to make videos. I use Adobe Premiere to edit my videos. I use DxTory and Open Broadcaster software to record, and sometimes I use it to edit live. It's too confusing. But pretty much this video was recorded with DxTory. My Toughen the Minecraft videos are recorded with OBS, and I think that's it. I use my AverMedia for capturing Xbox gameplay. And let's see, am I missing anything? Audacity. I use Audacity to record my audio, my voice right now. That's what I use to do voiceovers and stuff like that. I use Photoshop for thumbnails, and that's it. I mean, After Effects. I have After Effects, but I never use it anymore. That's how I made my intros. Not the Minecraft one, but my other intros. That's that. So there you go. The next question comes from Hunter Haywood, and oh my goodness, it's the creepiest profile picture ever. Just don't look at it, and just look at what he said, okay? It was a good question, but the pictures creep me out. Who inspired you to do YouTube, and do you have any other channels? I'll answer the second part first. I don't have any other channels. Some people say you should make like a gaming channel and have this to be a tutorial channel, or vice versa, or make a vlog channel, or something else, like some other kind of channel. But I don't. People say that, and people are like, well, should I make 2 channels? And I don't really like. I like having all my content in one place. Now, I understand the reasoning behind having 2 channels, where you have 2 separate audiences, but why not have one audience or 2 audiences, but only you have, say you got one audience that likes gaming tutorials and one that just likes you playing games. Well, those people just won't watch the gaming tutorials, and the people watch games. They vice versa. They don't have to all watch every single video. They can just watch the ones they want. So that's that. And there wasn't really any big inspirations for me to start making videos. There were, I guess I watched a lot of Syndicate a long time back, and he kind of, he showed me that the Minecraft could be uploaded on YouTube. And I guess before that, I just played it for fun, and he kind of showed me that, hey, there is an audience for this. People like doing it, and he was having fun with it. So I was like, why not, just do it? And that's not how I became because some people say, oh, you act like Syndicate a lot because we're both kind of energetic commentators, I guess. And it wasn't because I watched him early on. It was just because that's how I am when I do YouTube. At school and in other public places, oh gosh, you won't even recognize my personality. I'm just very quiet, and yeah. I don't know. Next question comes from our very own Danny, and he says, what are your favorite games of all time? And if not, what is your top 5? And, well, my favorite games of all time, ironically, a lot of them are Valve games, and I completely love Valve games. They're just so good. I can't really rank them. I'm not going to rank them. I'll just list off some games that I really enjoyed. I liked Portal 1 and Portal 2. They both captivated me a lot. I wanted to play them non-stop until I beat them. It was especially Portal 2. Like Portal 1, I played that on my Mac a while back. I didn't really know what it was. I just was playing it. But once I knew how good of a game Portal was, Portal 2 was like the biggest hyped game of all time for me or something. Like, I really loved that game. So, yeah, Portal 1, Portal 2. We got the HalfLife series. I love HalfLife. It's an amazing series. It's old but gold. That's what I said when I actually beat it. Like, I beat the game a long time ago, and I posted on Twitter. I was like, I just beat HalfLife, and then someone said it's old but gold, and I was like, yeah, it totally is. The second one was made in 2007, and the first one was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know. Old. Like, the graphics are like disgusting, but in the first one, but it's okay. I mean, it's still a fun game. I liked Far Cry 3 a lot. That was a game that captivated me, and it really showed me that there can be games that have big open worlds and they're good shooters and they have a good story. Before that, I haven't really seen a open world shooter that was good and had a good storyline to it. So that was kind of the first game for that. I like the Crysis series. I guess that's pretty similar, but Crysis 2 is different. So I guess that's that. I mean, there are other games in there, but I mean, Call of Duty and Battlefield are fun games, but I wouldn't call them my all-time favorite games. Okay, Mario, the old Mario games, I played those more than like any other game when I was little. The one for what is it? The Game Boy Advance. I played that one to death. I mean, like, oh my gosh, I beat that like 3 times. And then the one on the DS, I beat that like 3 times as well. But I mean, those were good games too. But I mean, I'm talking about my recent gaming stuff. Yeah. Okay. Next question comes from Tony, and he says, "What is the day in the life of Minituff from the morning to night?" And you spelled night wrong, by the way. Well, I want. People said you should do like a, what do you call it? A day in the life video, and I'm like, it's gonna be so awkward. I'm not going to school with a GoPro and filming myself. People are, what are you doing? I'm making a video for my channel. Like, what's your channel? Like, it's Minituff. And I'm gonna look it up, and I'm like, no, don't look it up. I can't look at my own voice and listen to myself when other people are watching. So I can't make a video unless my channel gets a lot bigger, and I cannot be afraid of people watching me or something like that. But I'll go through my morning today, actually. And, I wake up at 6 a.m. That's what my alarm's set to. I just kind of lie in bed for a few minutes just to kind of gather my body to get up because I'm so tired. And then I come out and I eat breakfast right away. I usually have these chocolate muffins from Costco. Those are really good. You can get like a big pack of them and like a lot. And I just eat those while I watch the news. And once I finish my muffins and stuff, I usually sit there until they do the second commercial. I have this down to a science. The second commercial at 6:28 or 6:26. That's when the second commercial comes on. Then I go back. I check my like Social Blade, my YouTube stats, and my Twitter in my room on my phone plugged into the wall. Then I actually get dressed. Then I go brush my teeth, brush my hair, all that kind of stuff. And then I go off to school, and I walk to school now. Before I didn't, but recently I've started walking with my friends and stuff. So then we get to school at around 7:15. And because I leave at 7 and it only takes me like 15 minutes to walk there. So we get to school at 7:15, class starts, blah, 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 do school. I don't think I'm going to go through my schedule. Too boring to go through. Then we leave, school gets out at 2:30 and I get home by 3 o'clock. And then I usually, at that time, I start thinking about YouTube thoughts because I'm like, I'm right home from school. Why don't I get YouTube done? And so then I usually make my videos early, or I have a snack, do YouTube videos. Then once the video goes up, which goes up late, I usually play a few games, eat dinner, shower, bed. That's how it goes. So, bam. Next question says, do you like pancakes? Sort of. They're not the best things ever. I'll eat them, but I won't ask for them in a way. Like, if I go to a restaurant that's, like, for breakfast, I won't really ask for pancakes. I'm trying to shoot the bird. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing around. So I do like them, but they're not the best. And next question comes from Lieutenant Rainbows. On a scale of 1 to Steam giveaway, and all the ones you've done, how many baby hippos do elephants give McChickens to? Read it aloud. I just wanted to put that in there. I had to do it. Okay. Last question though. What so you want as a career when you grow up, and do you want to get married and have children? So I'm guessing he says, what do you want as a career? I say this before. My ultimate goal is to have YouTube as a job. I mean, recently I'm kind of discovering that's not gonna. That doesn't seem to be a realistic thought unless something really big happens to my channel, just explodes or something like that, which I don't seem to be thinking is in range right now. But that would be my goal. And actually, besides YouTube, I don't know what I want to do for a living. Like, I don't know what I want my career to be. I like computer gaming technology, so I would want to go into the computer and technology field. People say programming is fun, but I can't code, I can't program or anything like that. So I guess that's out. I like building computers though a lot, like messing around with them. So I guess that could be something, but really I don't know yet, and I'm not sure if I should know at 16. So I don't think that's something that's really in my range of knowledge yet. So do you want to get married and have kids? I mean, sure. Right now I don't think. Okay, I'm not talking right now, but like, at my point, I don't know if I'd want to have kids in the future, because I don't know. They just seem like a lot of work, and I don't want it. I don't want that right now. But I'm not talking now, but you know what I mean, like now, as in my thoughts for the future, not just get your mind straight, people. Yeah, sure. Whatever. And that's pretty much all the questions we've got. And this game doesn't end. I just stopped recording because I felt like, okay, I've recorded like 20 minutes of gameplay. I'm not going to just keep recording the whole game because look at the score. It's like halfway done. So I'm pretty much done with my Q&A. So if you want to get your question on the next Q&A video, I would highly suggest going through Twitter, because Twitter is the easiest way for me to see it, for me to get back to it easily. So I would just go ahead and tweet me your questions. It doesn't have to be on Tuesday or Wednesday. It can be any time. I'll save it for later. I just take a screenshot. I'll save it for later. But if you don't have a Twitter, and I know a lot of people don't like branching out to the new, like a new social network or something like that. Like people are always like, I'm doing a giveaway on Twitter. I'm like, ew, stop that. I don't, but then I got a Twitter. I'm like, okay, it's cool. But if you don't want to get a Twitter, then just leave it in a comment, and if it sounds good, then I'll answer it. So that's pretty much it. Sorry for ending the gameplay just randomly, but it's something I gotta do. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I would be awesome if you could leave a rating, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, homies. Bye.